WNZK has available a few good hours of airtime for a few good programs to serve their communities. Radio is better than ever in targeting an audience that listens to what you say. Learn more about this exciting radio broadcasting opportunity by calling WNZK Radio at 248-557-3500.
Welcome to the bright side of aging. My name is Ike Engelbaum. I'm a pharmacist and the publisher of AmericanSeniorGazette.org. It has been wisely said, you cannot help getting older, but you can help getting old. It has also been said that age is a matter of the mind. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. My purpose in doing the show is so that seniors and caregivers can share their ideas and questions on how we can age gracefully and in a vertical position for as long as our good genes will allow. And if we've inherited bad genes, how to outwit them. Our topics include senior housing, financial, legal, safety, travel, health issues, interesting senior events in the community, and most of all, tips on how to put old on hold.
If your question is, who am I going to call to bring the kind of services into my home that I need because I can't get out? House Calls on Wheels provides both medical and non-medical services in your home. They can bring in doctors, dentists, nurses, therapists, and more. And those medical services are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. And they have all sorts of non-medical services, whatever you need. Now, if you use 4 hours or more of non-medical services per month, you're going to get a free personal emergency button telephone that you can use for both emergencies or daily use. Call House Calls on Wheels toll-free for further information. 1-888-489-8980. That's 1-888-489-8980.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And welcome. I hope you're having a great day. And of course, with Memorial Day, I like to think of it as a memorable day. And ours was memorable in the sense that I had a chance to be with our friends, and we had a great time, and just actually not only talking, but we began to sing the national anthem. And it's sad when you analyze it that we're so busy now with having barbecues and stuff like that, where we take away from the onus of the fact that if it weren't for the veterans, we wouldn't be living in this great country. And for those of you who are regular listeners, as you know, the first half hour is devoted to the bright side of aging, where we try to promote the positive aspects of aging. And for the second half hour, we switch over to the entrepreneurs segment. And I am always interested in helping people stay at home. And the truth of it is that now the good news is that you can indeed have almost every kind of service available to you that you would normally have to travel for. In fact, you just heard a radio spot on portable dental service. And guess what? As they say in the biz, this is a great segue to introduce you to the co-founder of Portable Services. Her name is Sandra Kajorski, and she has been working in the dental field for over 40 years. Sandra, you must be a tired person. Is that right?
Oh, I get my 8 hours of sleep.
Good. Well, that's very important. And I'm sure you brush your teeth before you go to bed, right?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't think there wouldn't be anything else.
I see. Well, that's great. Actually, I now carry a floss unit with me in my pocket, and I know there's really a lot that we have to share, and there are some basic tips on how you should be able to keep your teeth, hopefully for as long as is possible, but obviously, like everything else, one of the prices you pay for aging is that stuff that you were born with doesn't stay the way when you were born. And you have, Sandra, actually quite a bit of background in the field, and I am very impressed. I'm a pharmacist, as you may know, and all I have after my name is RPH, which stands for Registered Pharmacist. You, on the other hand, Sandra, have CDA and RDA. What is CDA and RDA stand for?
The CDA is for a Certified Dental Assistant, and RDA is a Registered Dental Assistant. Just like the nurses and doctors are registered, we have to take a state board, and you pass the test, and you get to add 3 more initials to your name.
I see. Well, the fact that you're an adjunct instructor in the dental assisting program at Baker College must mean that you're a pretty smart person. Because I know a bit about Baker, and they only allow intelligent people to teach over there. So,
well, I don't know it all, according to my husband.
I see. Well, listen, I'm married. I feel your pain, okay?
But I do know a lot about dentistry.
Well, that's great. Well, I'd like to share some of those. What new ideas do you have for not so new teeth?
Well, some people may be surprised, but our natural teeth are made to last a lifetime. We see a lot of people in our practice that are in their 90s and in their hundreds, and they have a majority of their teeth. And it's all attributed to good daily care.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And
when you say daily care, can you be more specific? What does that mean, besides looking at them?
Well, we all know you're supposed to brush and floss your teeth. Brushing is really important. We want to get all the bacteria and the food particles off of your teeth. And there's all different types of brushes. There's really no excuse for not using a toothbrush. We have the standard ones, and there's the sonic care ones, and rotary and spin brushes, and little brushes and big brushes. And it's just really important that a person takes care of their teeth by brushing them each day. And then there's that 5-letter word, floss. A lot of people don't like to floss, but there are other little alternatives that can be done if they have a hard time with flossing.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have any tips? I've heard some toothbrushes should be soft bristle, hard bristle. What does Sandra Kajorski's opinion?
Well, it's not just my recommendation. The American Dental Association recommends to use a soft brush. People don't quite understand that, how you're going to get all this these particles off your teeth by using a soft brush. A soft brush is going to not be harmful to the enamel of the teeth and also be gentle enough on the gums. So when you brush your teeth in a circular motion, you're getting your gum line also, and that kind of exercises the gums. It gives it a little oxygen in there and helps them stay healthy.
And as far as the whole routine in terms of brushing, what is your opinion about fluoride? I mean, do you think that's...
Oh, fluoride is just a wonderful thing. Since it's been added to our water system years ago, there's been a great improvement in the development of children's teeth, and we're finding all these results now in our children, and especially in our grandchildren. Their teeth are by far stronger than their grandparents and great-grandparents. They're whiter, and fluoride helps prevent decay.
Mm-hmm.
So we eliminate the decay, we've have stronger, healthier teeth.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any opinion on some of these fluoride mouthwashes? Are they helpful, or is that just a waste of money?
No. Fluoride, you really should have fluoride in any type of toothpaste that you use. Fluoride is also found in mouth rinses with other components, or you can get a straight fluoride rinse. And then there's also fluoride applications that can be given at the dentist's office. We usually hear of the children getting fluoride treatments after they get their teeth cleaned, but a lot of people would do well by having a fluoride application even in their older years, especially a lot of our geriatric patients. We provide fluoride applications, and this helps strengthen their teeth for the adults just like for the children.
Mm-hmm. So it's never too late to get those rinses, is that correct?
No. One good thing about dental health is that if you get your teeth in real stable condition where you don't have any decay and your gums are in good shape, you don't have gum disease, your teeth will last a lifetime. You can, a lot of times, turn around what they call gingivitis, where you have inflammation of the gums with some bleeding, simply by just keeping up with having your teeth cleaned every 6 months, or your dentist may recommend to be seen more often than that.
Now, some people collect more plaque than others, so is that the determining factor as to how frequently someone should visit the dentist? In other words, if you're a plaque collector versus a non-plaque collector, should you come in more frequently than every 6 months?
Your doctor will, and hygienist will make that suggestion. Each person is different, but it's important not just brush your teeth. It's the flossing where you're actually scraping up any of the buildup and bacteria that builds up underneath the gums. There are little new type of flossers that are out. They're called interproximal or interdental flossers, and I call them floss on a stick. They look like a little slingshot, and they're very easy to use. You don't have to wrap the string around your fingers. You just place it in between the teeth. You kind of pull it like in a C shape underneath the gum line on one side of the tooth, and then just kind of move it over to the other side, and they work great. They really do help. But having your teeth clean, getting that tartar calculus buildup removed is necessary also.
Mm-hmm. Now, Sandra, you are the co-founder of Portable Dental Services, and Dr. Mansour is the dentist, so he also has a private practice, so if people wanted to visit him at the office, he's got an office, is that correct?
Yes, he does. It's in Roseville on Gratiot, south of Martin Road. Beautiful building. It's called Divine Family Dentistry. And he has a great staff there, as well as a great staff that goes with him on the road. He's been in the community for well over 11 years. So he's nice and established there, and we've had the portable dentistry for 15 years, so we really got the bugs worked out as to how to care for people in their homes.
Well, I think it's commendable because very few dentists are going to run out to an individual home, and I think that's a phenomenal service. Tell us about portable dental services. What can people expect when they call? Which, by the way, what is the phone number that you'd like for them to call if they'd like to either speak to you or get an appointment?
To get in touch with our portable dental services, our number is 586-873-5567. And any type of questions that you need to be answered, our manager, Kim, who answers the phone, will be glad to help you out with anything like that, help set up an appointment, or any type of questions that you may have.
So that's 586-873-5567.
Yes.
And I always like to give out our safety toll-free number, 888-489-8980. And since you're such a smart person, I know you welcome speaking engagements. Is that correct?
Yes. A little service, a little entertainment side of our business, I could say, is that I do give presentations at libraries, senior communities, nursing home, assisted living, a lot of the senior centers, senior housing, and we give. I give several different presentations on aspects of dentistry, and we play a little game, have some fun, and it's a nice little adventure, nice little break in the day for them, and I really enjoy meeting all these people.
Right. Well, I enjoyed meeting you. We've had a chance to talk a couple of times, and you are a fun type person.
Oh, thank you.
And you show your teeth too, I might add.
Oh, well, you got to keep that advertising going.
Right. Well, that's great. And as far as the availability, if someone wants to have the dentist come to their home, I assume you need some lead time. Is that correct? What's your ideal situation?
We have a waiting time, which is very short, 1 to 2 weeks at the most. And if it's an extreme emergency, we'll do our best to get out there as soon as possible.
I see. And how far do you go?
We go to the Grosse Pointes and Harper Woods. We do Macomb County and Oakland County.
Well, you got the waterfront covered, as they say. Well,
yeah, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And I know that we always hear, as far as dental care, the hazards of eating candy and sugar stuff. Is smoking a big factor as well?
Oh my gosh. You have about 2 hours to talk about this.
I wish I did.
Smoking is just bad for every single part of your body. Over the 15 years that we've been treating patients, I always ask the really old, people in their hundreds and their late 90s, just what's your secret? How did you keep your teeth? And they never smoked. Or if they did, they were very young, and then they quit. Smoking depletes oxygen from the gums, chewing tobacco or smoking. The nicotine closes up the little tiny blood vessels, and that deprives the gum tissue of oxygen. And you need oxygen to keep going. And it's just really unfortunate that people have this habit, and hopefully that anyone that does smoke and would really love to keep their teeth a lifetime, they would consider this for sure.
Yeah.
And it's not just a health problem just for their lungs and worrying about cancer and throat cancer, mouth cancer. It affects the gums and their teeth. You wouldn't think so, but it does.
Well, I never heard anything good about smoking, and the most graphic example that I can think of is that does it make sense you're taking tobacco and putting fire to it and then inhaling that?
Right, right.
How much more you want that stuff inside you? I mean, it's I'm very
Yeah.
fortunate. I mean, I don't mind mentioning I used to smoke cigars. It was a joy. But interestingly enough, what prompted me to stop cigars was I went to my dentist and he noticed I had a canker sore, which I thought was no big deal on the inside of my gums. And the first question he asked me, he said, "Do you smoke?" And at that time I was smoking cigars, and he got this serious look, and he sent me to have a biopsy done. Fortunately, it worked out, but when I saw his look and suddenly, wow, I'm doing this to my mouth and my body, I guess it takes something like that to steer people away from doing it. So Mother Nature has sometimes a very strange way of giving you tips on staying healthy, and if you don't, it has a terrible side effect. It's called death, which I don't recommend for anybody.
Right, right.
And before we part company, I hope I'm not terrorizing your last name. It is Sandra Kajorski, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Your phone number, if you want to hear her sexy sounding voice, is?
Oh,
Go for it.
okay. Here we go. 586-873-5567. That's for portable dental services.
All right. And you can always call our toll-free number, 888-489-8980. I'm sorry we got to wrap up this particular visit, but we'll have you on again because you're that good.
Okay, thank you so much. You enjoy your day.
All right, don't go away, folks. We're going to be right back with some more very interesting stuff. Don't you dare go away.
If your question is, who am I going to call to bring the kind of services into my home that I need because I can't get out? House Calls on Wheels provides both medical and non-medical services in your home. They can bring in doctors, dentists, nurses, therapists, and more. And those medical services are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. And they have all sorts of non-medical services, whatever you need. Now, if you use 4 hours or more of non-medical services per month, you're going to get a free personal emergency button telephone that you can use for both emergencies or daily use. Call House Calls on Wheels toll-free for further information. 1-888-489-8980. That's 1-888-489-8980.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And we're back. And guess who else is back? A fellow entrepreneur and health coach. I hope I can say that about you, Basil Lynch. You know a lot about health, right?
I do indeed. Thanks for having me on.
I see. Well, I am really pleased that we got to know each other with our entrepreneurs group, which meets tomorrow at Level 1 Bank, and that's right at 32700 Woodward in Bloomfield Hills, southeast corner of Woodward and Big Beaver. And Basil, I was impressed with your background right the first time we met, but for those folks that don't know what your day job is all about, Who do you represent?
So I represent Helios Telecare, and what we provide is a telemedicine platform. And for the listening audience who doesn't know what telemedicine is, it's a audio-video conference with your physician at home using your tablet, PC, or smartphone. In essence, it's in the old days, physicians used to make house calls. What telemedicine is today is those house calls are now virtual. The physicians are coming to you over the internet.
So they could actually, unlike our former president, you can keep your own doctor with a healthcare bill. Here you can keep your own doctor,
Here
right?
you absolutely can keep your own doctor. There is no gray areas, no fine print required.
Well, walk me through the process. I know that you work with home care agencies that want to implement their practice. Is
That's
that correct?
That's correct. Telemedicine has a broad spectrum for application and use. So it can be applied for home care agencies, for assisted living facilities, hospitals, private practices, for subspecialties, cardiologists, neurologists, even psychiatry, believe it or not, and OBGYNs.
So the person can be in their own home and see their doctor right on the screen and have a visit. Now, the nice thing about it is that you can go almost anywhere. We're talking technology, right?
That's correct. You can go almost anywhere within the world and still see your physician. And the beauty of the platform is it allows you to also acquire vitals. So the physicians or your physician could have access to your EKGs real time. You can actually see your data set, your blood pressure, your heart rate. If you're a diabetes patient, can actually see what your diabetes measurements are real time. Your temperature, your weight, your pulse, your blood oxygen levels, and all of that's publishable at the time of your visit.
And you don't have the, as they call it, the white coat syndrome, because there's no white coats.
There's no white coats, no, not
Unless
at
you
all.
want to have one in your house. It's up to you. This is America. You can do whatever
You
you
can do
want.
whatever you want there.
Now, if anyone wants to get a hold of you, is there a phone number?
Yes, there is. That number is 855-421-8660, 855-421-8660.
So that's a toll-free number, and you have had an extensive background before you formed your own company. 17 years, as I recall?
Yes, yeah. I've had over 17 years in the IT field and over 10 years in medical informatics, which basically means you're connecting and integrating different healthcare systems together, like EMRs, PAC systems, hospitals, HIS and RIS systems. It's basically just making sure they all speak the same language.
Now, as far as someone who's a senior and is not that tech savvy, can a caregiver set it all up for them?
Absolutely. This is very simple, and a lot of the components we use is off the shelf. And most of our seniors are proficient enough that they know how to apply their own blood pressure cuff. If they're diabetic, they know how to apply the Lancets and the test strips. They know how to get their own weight, step on a Bluetooth scale that's connected to the system. They also know how to, put on the EKG pads so they can get that in. So it's intuitive. The patients can do it on their own, or they can get assistance to do that.
Now, you're based in Michigan.
Yes, I'm based in Macomb.
Mm-hmm. So then how far can you go?
I can go anywhere within the state or anywhere within the country. The platform itself is it's non-intrusive, and there's no overhead, meaning you don't have to install any servers or any computer equipment. You just log on as you would, any online program, username and password, fully encrypted, fully secure, HIPAA compliant, and you're off and running.
So you're actually creating your own office in your home, and you don't have to get in a car, drive, right?
Absolutely. I can keep costs low and pass those savings on to the consumers.
Right. Well, this may be Pollyannish, and I've tried to bring that up whenever I go to any of these health-related seminars. Heck, with the technology today, and all we hear is about how high healthcare costs are.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Wouldn't that be a terrific way that obviously you still need human being to human being contact?
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't replace your in-office visit.
Right.
It just supplements it, and
Right.
it gives you a better, quality of care and convenience. Because if you are sick at home and it's 2 degrees outside, and you can see the physician from the comfort and safety of your home, I want to.
Right. So if they want to get more information, why don't you repeat your toll-free number?
Toll-free number 855-421-8660, 855-421-8660, or they can visit us online at www.helios-telecare, HELIOS-TELECARE.com.
Best thing is just call.
Or just call.
Call me. Unfortunately, we run out of time, and I never want to leave this segment without my favorite parting thought, which is yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that's why we call it the present. Please enjoy your present by looking and living life with the bright side of aging. Welcome to the Entrepreneurs Network radio show. Our mission is to interview successful entrepreneurs who are willing to share with us their ideas and experiences, both the successes and the failures. Because as it has been jokingly said, you should learn from the mistakes of others because you'll never live long enough to make them all yourself. My name is Ike Engelbaum, and I'm the founder of the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan, which is a group of motivated people that are all interested in helping each other in achieving our personal and professional goals. Please check out our website, entrepreneursnetworkofmichigan.com, for meeting schedule as well as self-improvement material. Our philosophy is that if it's to be, it's up to me. When it's time to move, don't trust all your memories and most prized possessions to just some guys with a truck. Get personalized first-class treatment from bonded and experienced moving professionals. If you're confused about all the details involved in moving from one household to another, call 1-888-489-8980. Is always the concern of who should I call about the utilities? How shall I handle my household appliances? What should I do about my pets? What do I need to handle in advance of the move? For a free brochure titled Practical Hints to Make Moving Day Easier, call Aberdeen Van Lines at 1-888-489-8980. We can even help you in selling your home or any furniture that you may no longer wish for your next move. Let Aberdeen help make your move a dream. So call 1-888-489-8980 now.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And hopefully I can help you smile as well. And if you are available tomorrow morning and hopefully for many Thursdays forthcoming, as I like to joke, my goal is to live forever, and so far I'm right on track, okay? So I plan to be around for a while, and I'm really excited about having a new member in our group, the Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan. The Entrepreneurs Network of Michigan has been meeting for over 40 years, so we now have over 20,000 contacts, and you could be one of those 20,000 plus. Just join us any Thursday morning from 9:15 to 10:30. at the Level 1 Bank, 37200 Woodward, southeast corner of Big Beaver and Woodward. And like in that movie where the boxer asks, "Show me the money." Well, we'll show you the money if you show up at the Level 1 Bank, Thursday morning, 9:15 to 10:30. And we have free donuts, free coffee. How much more could you ask for? So you can start your day off on a sweet note, plus hopefully smarter than when you walked in. We have about 10 minutes after we've had a chance to introduce ourselves, who a good contact for us is. Perhaps you're on the fence, you don't know quite what to do. Well, our group is devoted to helping each other in achieving our goals. So you have a chance to introduce yourself, say what you do, and I believe, as I always joke about, shameless self-promotion. You have 60 seconds to shamelessly promote yourself. Then we have a 10-minute discussion on new ideas and concepts that we have picked up since our last visit. And then we have a presenter from our membership that takes 10 minutes and talks about marketing, sales strategy, how to grow your business, how to start the business properly, and if you run into a snag financially, we have Dr. Kevin Pappert, as he likes to be called. He's a business financial guy. In other words, he helps you get money legally, I might add. So join us Thursday morning at 9:15 to 10:30 at Level 1 Bank, and you'll get a chance to meet our guest, Thomas Stark. And Tom is a retired healthcare professional. He's worked in mental health and substance abuse counseling for over 30 years. He is a cancer survivor, and he transitioned from health professional to become the organic retiree. That's quite a switch there, Tom.
Look, it is quite a switch. And thank you very much for having me on today. And if I can, just for the Entrepreneurs Zing, I believe it's called,
yes,
the meeting group.
Right.
That was a fascinating experience last week, and I really encourage people to be there tomorrow at 9:15. So it was amazing.
Well, good. Well, you can only come back unless you bring your pretty wife who's with you here.
That's right. My lovely bride Susan is with us here this morning. Yep.
Right. And Susan, you understand were a kindergartner teacher, is that right?
Yes, I was a kindergarten teacher for 30 years in the city of Detroit. I loved teaching kindergarten and the openness and the love and just, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Well, not to sound like a chauvinist, but women obviously enjoy the role of motherhood, so you have a whole bunch of kids to be mothers, and you didn't have to go through the pregnancy.
Well, that's true. And at the end of the day, they went home, and I went to a different place.
Right. Every time I hear about kindergarten, I'm reminded about this kindergartner who is asked by the teacher to spell crocodile, and the teacher asked the young kindergartner, "How do you spell crocodile?" He said, Krokodyle. And the teacher looks a little frustrated. He said, "Do you want to try that again? Spell crocodile. Krokodyle. And by this time the teacher is frustrated, says, "That's not how we spell crocodile." So he said, "Well, why'd you spell it that way?" "You asked me how I spell crocodile. That's how I spell it." Well, how you spell it is, anyway, that's supposed to be funny. Anyway, moving right along. Tom, you actually have gotten involved with a product line called Asante, is it?
Asante Organics. Asante is a French word. It means essential. And part of my journey, Ike, from being a cancer survivor, it's been almost 5 years now since I was diagnosed, since I had my surgery, and it became a wake-up call for me. So Susan and I, we started studying various things, all the chemicals, all the toxins, all the things that are in products that we use every day. And because the type of cancer I had is not hereditary, it's nothing my family has ever experienced before. And so it really led us to looking for, well, how did this come about? And the thing that really was impressed upon me is that there's so many things in our lives. We're constantly soaked with chemicals, with toxins. I don't know if you're aware, but since 1984, there's 22,000 more chemicals in products that we use every day, whether it's foods and additives to foods or shampoos or toothpaste or whatever, than were there in 1984. 20,000 new chemicals. And less than 250 of those chemicals have actually been tested for impact on our long-term health. 5 of those chemicals have been banned. But, if you think about 20,000 or more chemicals, we're becoming human guinea pigs. And so we started looking for ways that we could get toxins, get chemicals out of our lives. And one of the things that we were blessed with was finding Asante Organics. So it's a product line that offers over 135 products in 4 different product lines. Each product is certified USDA organic. The company itself is certified through a non-toxic foundation. It's only one of 10 companies in the world that have achieved this. And so it's been a real blessing to us.
Now, how were you introduced to Asante? I mean, what was the... How did you...
It's a very funny story, short story. I was talking with a pastor one day, and the pastor at the end of the conversation said, "Tom, how can we bless you? How can we bless your wife?" And I had no idea. No one had ever asked me that question before. So I went home later that day, logged on to Facebook, and happened to have a Facebook ad that popped up. And the Facebook ad was from a guy from Norway talking about Asante Organics. And I noticed that my pastor was familiar with the company, how people can like pages and that sort of thing. So I called Doug later and said, "I want to know more about this company. What do you know about it?" And discovered that he was a direct sales professional, which I had no idea of up until that point, and have just been amazed at both the economic opportunity as well as the quality of the products that we've been exposed to.
Now, did you have cancer at the time that you were introduced
No,
to
at that time what I had was a 15-inch surgical scar that was left over from my surgery. And this was 18 months ago, so it was 4.5 years now after my surgery. But I had a 15-inch scar, and I got used to looking at it every day in the mirror when I, wake up in the morning. And it wasn't, but we started taking the Asante products, and we've taken a lot of them, so I can't really tell you which one has done it. But 18 months later, my 15-inch scar is now gone. And I'm grateful that Susan is here today because she can tell you what I've been through over the last 5 years.
You saw the change.
Oh, I definitely did. And because I saw the scar starting to disappear over a period of time, I decided I needed to take the products. And it's been amazing for me.
Now, tell me a little bit like the before and the after. Before you were taking Asante, did you feel different than after you started taking it?
Yeah, I felt several differences. The first one is that the cancer itself, right, I believe that it was the cancer, really affected and impacted my ability to maintain my jobs. So part of my reason to retire and to leave what I was doing, and I loved my career, was just emotionally focusing, being able to have the energy to make it through a day, and it was difficult. Once we started taking the Asante products, the Super Reds and the Earth Greens, for example, they're designed to raise your pH balance in your body. And what I found is that my focus, my concentration is returned, my energy is returned, my memory is much, much better. And I can tell a difference just in the 18 months that we've been on the product. So it's been a godsend for me.
Now, you used it personally at first, and then you decided to get involved with it as a business. Is that how that worked?
No, it was actually the opposite. I was more interested in generating a business and started taking the products just to see what it would do. And, it's been fascinating because the change in my body has been so significant that I'm just absolutely sold on the products and sold on the company.
Now, what about you, Susan? What is there a motivating factor that got you involved?
Yeah, I started taking the products, and because of the effects that I felt, I started sharing with people. We would go someplace, and I would have to share what it's done for me. I've had tachycardia since I was 3, and in the last 15, 20 years, started taking medication. Well, I'm on very strong medication, which tires me out tremendously. So when I saw the changes in Tom, I started taking the reds, the greens, plus the omega 369, which is flaxseed oil, and vitamin B. It's called B tabs. And the difference in the way I feel is astounding.
Now, you said there are quite a few products. Do you have some sort of a
we have
recommend list?
Yeah, we have 4 main product lines. One is in pH balancing and nutrition, so the omega 369s, the super reds, the earth greens. There's an awesome protein shake, which I didn't bring today. There's also a lot of products that we offer in personal care. Shampoo, organic toothpaste that tastes wonderful. It's very healthy for your mouth. Personal care includes the sanitizer, which is an amazing product. If we took some raw chicken, put it on the table here, pulled it up, put the sanitizer on it, it will come out cleaner, more healthy for our use on the table than any commercial product that's available today. There's a fabulous anti-aging skincare line and other skincare products. We actually have a new Don't Bug Me, which is a organic bug repellent, 9 essential oils. And there's nothing man-made in it. Everything is an organic product that's used in this.
So it keeps the bugs away?
Keeps the bugs away. It's a fantastic product. And essential oils as well.
I see. Well, I'm afraid my friends will start using it and they'll keep me away because they always say I bug them. I don't know. But that's my problem. Listen, I'd like to get more into some of the other products and put you on the spot. If you were going to recommend sort of a handful of products or possibly top products that people should consider getting involved, that they get a hold of you. Your phone number is 248-943-2052.
That is my personal cell phone number, 248-943-2052.
Okay, well, very good. All right, we'll take a brief break, and we're going to be back in a Stark way. I mean that literally. Susan and Tom Stark. Whoa, don't you go away. We'll be right back.
If you're one of those folks who needs a helping hand, like somebody to provide transportation or grocery shopping or help you pay your bills, run your errands, laundry pickup and delivery, maybe somebody to help you with bathing and grooming or in-home hair cutting and styling, you can't get out and you need medical help, maybe a doctor, a dentist, a nurse, a podiatrist, you name it, or prescription delivery, House Calls on Wheels is the answer. They provide both non-medical and medical services in your home. The non-medical services start as low as $10 an hour if you're using any of the medical services, and all of the medical services are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. Call House Calls on Wheels for further information. It's a toll-free number, 1-888-489-8980. That's House Calls on Wheels, 1-888-489-8980.
Do you know someone who needs to see a dentist but is homebound? Dr. Mansour's Portable Dental Services provides dental treatment in the comfort of a person's home. Portable Dental Services administers all aspects of dental care. To make an appointment, call 586-873-5567. That's Portable Dental Services, 586-873-5567. Portable Dental Services, making smiles at home.
And we're back with Tom and Susan Stark. And we were talking about the company Essante, which in French means
Essential.
essential. All right. So, and in your opinion, Tom, as far as the product line by Essante, are there several products that people should get started with to sort of test the waters?
Yes, there are. But as we get into this, though, I want to go back and say one thing, and that is
Sure.
that we have seen remarkable results just on our own health and well-being. But I don't want to claim, and I won't claim, that because someone else may have a surgical scar, their scar may go away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not about that. We're not, and so I want to make sure you understand that. We have, there are several products that have made a huge difference for us, and I believe strongly in the company and what it can do for people, but I will not claim that it's going to heal anything. We don't know what it's going to do for you. If you took these products, I don't know what it'll do. It'll do something, and you'll like it, but what, I don't know. But there are three ways to get involved. The first is the products that seem to make the most impact are the reds and the greens. The super reds, it's 1 tablespoon a day is 5.5 pounds of nutritional value from superfruits. So goji, blackberry, acai, just various things, pomegranate. The earth greens, a teaspoon, is worth 5.5 pounds of nutritional value for vegetables. Kale, just a variety of things, broccoli, all kinds of different things. What I do is I mix the greens with 24 ounces of water. I'll do it 3 times a day, and I can feel the healing on the inside of my body. When I first started taking it, I could feel the difference, and especially from the greens. The reds have been really powerful with focus, with attention, with energy, and they're delicious. You know, they say mix it with water, but they taste like a pixie stick. And so we just put it on a spoon and just eat it right off the spoon. And it's just amazing how much better I feel and how much better Susan feels in just a few moments. So when we ride, we like to ride bikes. We'll take a scoop of the reds before we go. Gives us a little bit of an energy boost as we go along. We'll take the greens, put it in our water, and as we ride, it just helps replenish everything that we do. So those are products that I would highly suggest people look at and consider. The omega 369, the B-tabs, the vitamin Ds, they're all designed to help support your immune functioning. And as we age, our immune functioning becomes more compromised. And especially the more toxins we have in our body, the more likely it is that we are going to be compromised. And so we have to find ways to build up and fight off some of those diseases and illnesses that can creep in.
Now, do you feel products of Essante might replace some of these vitamins that people are purchasing? I mean, does it replace them versus continue what they're doing plus Essante?
You know, I don't know what other people would be taking. If I were taking an omega 369, I would go with an organic product. There's absolutely no filler in it. There's nothing except the product itself. One of the things that we've discovered is that, you know, manufacturers will put fillers in anything. Why do they do that? Because it lowers the cost of production, so it lowers the cost of what we buy. As consumers, we look at the cost of a product, right? And so we'll buy it, but we don't really think about the long-term implications of what we're buying. So if you want the full impact of an omega 369 with the flaxseed oil, or the full impact of a vitamin D, then take it where there are no toxins, there are no fillers, there's nothing in it.
Now, if someone wants to get involved, I assume they're educated and trained as to what the products do. And
there is a lot of training that's available. Some of it is direct face-to-face. Susan and I will provide that. Some of it is, the company has just an incredible YouTube channel where there are all kinds of information on any of the products that are sold and offered through Essante. We're connected with a team of people that are committed to removing toxins out of their lives, whether it's a product or whether it's a financial toxin, something holding you back. And so there's a local group of people who would love to work with you on how to increase just your overall well-being, your overall financial livelihood, everything that you're doing on any given day.
So financially, someone can get started for $29.95 or
To
something?
purchase a website where everything thereafter is going to be purchased at a 30% discount, then yes, that's what it takes to get started. We offer introductory packages. The next level up would be $200 package, or $199, and what that enables is a variety of products, plus the website is included. There's also a package at $500 or $499. Same thing. You get roughly $800 worth of product plus a website, and anywhere from 18 to 23 products that you can then taste, sample, figure out what you like, what you don't like, share with other people. And there's nothing bad about the products. There's nothing that's going to harm you.
So as far as the type of symptoms, I realize you can't claim, like you said, just because you have a scar, you're automatically going to have it disappear after you start it. Is there any particular disease state that you've seen people suffer from that Asante has been helpful?
We have seen some amazing weight loss results. When people are starting to take the reds and the greens, the protein shake. We've seen diabetes and blood sugar come into control, especially blood sugar has been a major issue for a lot of people. Psoriasis, skin kind of conditions. You were with an earlier segment, you were talking about gum disease. And we know people that will take the sanitizer and just spritz it in their mouth. It takes care of bad breath. It takes care of whatever the inflammation might be. We've know people who put it in their ear for earaches and they spritz it in. It's amazing what some of these products can do and the versatility of the product.
Right. Well, it certainly is a great name, Essential. Sante is the official name, and I would imagine with your healthcare background, Tom, that you've got a pretty good understanding of the trials and tribulations that people have in staying healthy. So obviously exercising, and you guys are both bikers, so that makes a big difference.
And ballroom dancers.
Oh, wow. All right. So is your dancing improved since you started with Insante, or is it but you still step on their toes?
She's still stuck with me, let's put it that way.
I see, because I definitely need it for dancing, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we can help you with that.
Well, that's great. How long did it take you to learn this stuff? I mean, you've been with the company how long?
I've been with the company a year and a half, and part of the journey began before that. So understanding, learning where, what's in our products, that sort of thing. But really, with the depth of knowledge, it's occurred in the last 18 months, and it's amazing what you can, when you start looking, you can figure it out.
Well, it's the company's been around for a while, I trust.
The company's been around since 2009. Started out with a weight loss product, and so I have samples here in case you would like to try it. But they're weight loss Power Pops, and they were very popular in Hollywood, Britney Spears, and a lot of people.
Wow. All right, well, that's a good start right there. A lollipop and you lose weight. How much better can that be? Unfortunately, Tom, we're running out of time. If anyone's interested, our toll-free number 888-489-8980. Come on by and you can see Tom live and in action Thursday mornings, and you can check him out, all right? And Susan as well, if Tom doesn't mind. All right. Right now, I only have enough time for my favorite parting thought for the Entrepreneurs Network, which is, if you really want to get anything done in life, you'll find a way. And if you don't, you'll find an excuse. And there is no excuse excuse for not achieving your dreams and goals in America, because it is the greatest country in the whole world. Remember, a goal is just a dream with a deadline.
WNZK has available a few